Okay, good morning. It is super early. Well, not super early, it feels early. Um, for a Sunday stream. But I've been wanting to play Final Girl again for a while. I haven't played it in a very long time. Excuse me. But I wanted to play it. I was messing around with some setup last night to try to get cameras figured out because it's obviously a little bit different than my normal setup. So, kind of a pain in the butt. But we'll work with this for now. I do want to eventually get a better setup for this, but yeah, hoping to make this a relatively quick playthrough. So let's get right to it. So this is Final Girl, solo tabletop survival horror board game. If you're not familiar with it, I am using Hans the Butcher as my killer with Camp Happy Trails as the location. So this is part of one feature film box. You can mix and match killers and locations. I kind of like to just play them as they come because I'm still relatively new to the game. And our final girl today is Lori. She's pretty cool. So we're gonna see if she can survive against Hans the Butcher today. So I have everything set up. My victims are here. This is our location board. So Lori is starting over here at the tennis courts in the camp. And the killer's in the lake. I think that's hilarious that the killer starts in the lake. So this killer location is very reminiscent of like a Friday the 13th. It takes place at a camp. You know, killer's coming out of the the water. So kind of cool. I am going to attempt to use, there's an app for this game that kind of helps you keep track of your progress. I tried using it before and like it just didn't make any sense to me. So hopefully we'll give that another try and see if I can keep up with it. So yeah, we are set up. I need to have our starting event kick off. So let's see what that is going to be. Death Wish. During the upkeep phase, move the victim closest to the killer one space towards it. Do not count victims currently in the same space as the killer during the upkeep phase. Alright. I think the app is supposed to help me keep track of what phase I'm in, but it doesn't... Like, it doesn't say what phase it is, so I don't know... like, why this is supposed to be useful. Current phase, action phase. Anyhow. So let's see what Lori's up to. I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. Alright. So our horror level is currently at 4. That's where it starts. Also, I can't find my other red meeple, so we're using a yellow one for our horror meter. So we're at 4, which means I get 2 dice. Action phase. So I can play action cards. This is what we got. So I always like to start with focus, because that will eventually give us more dice, hopefully. And then we can walk around and look for stuff. So let's play a focus. Oh, I didn't grab a dice tray. Where are we gonna roll our dice? That's alright. See what happens. Yep, we're knocking shit over. Okay, great, awesome. Got nothing. I must have something around here that I can use. Sure. Not ideal. So I'm gonna lose 2 time because I didn't have a good roll. But I'm gonna try again. Okay, so this means I can't even see this. I can discard 2 cards to make this a partial success. So that's what I'm gonna do. This game takes up so much friggin' space, it's insane. So for 1 star, I get to decrease this by 1 and lose 1 time. Shitty. Okay. I need to find a better spot for my makeshift dice tray. Alright, I am going to try to walk because I want to try to get to the cabin and search for items. If you want to see the items, so, whoa. Yeah. So our items up here, the archery bow, which is like Lori's special item, is on top. So I want that. Axe wouldn't be bad either, but we're pretty close to the cabins. So if I can get to the cabins, I can search and hopefully get the archery bow. So that's going to be my first goal here. So we are going to walk. Or not. That was a failed roll. Which I can either move 1 space and lose a health or lose 2 time. So I think I'm just gonna lose the time. So that was pretty freaking horrible. These were discarded, so these are all crap. Great. So I don't... Alright, whatever. So now I'm in my planning phase, which means I get to buy shit, which I only have 1 time to spend. So I guess I'll just take a close call. That's all we can do. Alright, and then we reset our time to 6, and then my discarded cards can go back. Great. Killer phase. There isn't like a way on the app to change the phase, so, which is like, I need help keeping track what phase I'm in, so I don't understand like what the point of that is. Because it would be super helpful if you could just be like, next phase, next phase, next phase. Alright, so in the killer phase, I might have to like remind myself what I'm supposed to do here. Ooh, I forgot to put the bloodlust token. Let's look at our killer. Bloodlust. Okay. So Hans, his action is that he targets either a victim or the final girl. He's supposed to go for victims first, and then he attacks. He doesn't really move at this point in the game, which is super weird. So the first thing you're supposed to do is fulfill the killer action, and then you draw a tarot card. So we're going to go straight to our tarot card. This says, run for your life. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next one. We obviously still have all of our victims. All victims that are not in your space must panic. Okay. So looking at the location board, so all these little yellow people are victims. Panicking. I hate drawing this card this early because there's like a lot. So when victims panic, they run to an adjacent space, and that's determined by a dice roll. So we're going to be doing a lot of rolling right now. So let's start with this guy. He gets a 1. He's going here. These two, they get a 1. They don't go anywhere. This guy's getting a 2. He's going to go into the water. Great, good job. This guy is going to go here. This guy is going to go here. That didn't really accomplish much. And you are going to go here. Oh, you're in an exit space. You are going here. And you are going here. Great. Alright, everybody's panicking. Some creepy dude just popped out of the water. We don't know what's going on. Okay. And, okay, so that's the first phase of the tarot card. Next, we want to target a victim or the final girl and then kill. So there is now a victim in the killer's space, so he can attack that victim. So that victim dies. You're going in the dead pool. Next phase is targeting a victim and moving. And Hans's movement speed right now is 1. So look for the closest victim, and we're going to move 1 space towards that victim. It's either going to be the dock or the cliff. Let's go... dock or cliff. Let's go to the dock. Sometimes it's hard to be, like, impartial in this game, but... okay. Cool. Okay, so after the killer phase, you enter the panic phase, in which any victims left in the killer's space panic. There's nobody in the killer's space. I find that happens very rarely. So we're not doing panic phase. We're going to do the upkeep phase. So in the upkeep phase, and I don't have this like in front of me, so I'm doing this from memory, which is like probably not good because I haven't played this in a million years. Oh, look, it's right on the back of the book. I don't even have to go to the page. Rearrange items. I don't have any items yet. Okay, great. So there's not really anything we can do for the upkeep phase. Oh wait, no, our event. During the upkeep phase, move the victim closest to the killer 1 space towards it. Do not count victims currently in the same space. Well, obviously. Ugh. Victim. The victim, so only 1. Closest to the killer 1 space towards it. Alright. Well, we've got 2 victims in adjacent spaces to the killer, so I guess one of them has to go in there. Curiosity's got the best of you. Okay, that's going to end our upkeep phase. So we're going to go on to our second turn. And now we're in the action phase. I really don't know if that's helping, but it's okay. Oh wait, I gotta kill... we killed 1 victim. Wait, it said there were 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, I had 9, and we killed 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, perfect. Alright, next action phase. So I only have 2 cards that I can play with here. So I guess we're going to try to walk. I have not played this in so long. Okay, so when a victim gets killed, we have to increase the bloodlust. So I just did that. So let's do that on the app as well. Okay, our bloodlust is 2. Our horror level is still at... oh, it's supposed to be 4. I have it on 3. Did I? I didn't lower it, right? I don't remember. I played Focus, but I don't remember if I took it. I know I took a partial success at one point. No, I think I did. Okay, I think we're good. Can I... the app doesn't keep track of the horror level. I don't see anything on here that talks about that. Okay. That would be, like, a little much. Alright, we're walking. God damn it. I got 1 success, so I get to move up to 1 space, and we're losing a time. So let's lose the time. Ooh, I have a close call. I'm not gonna use it. It's fine. It's fine. Move 1 space. Location board. I'm here. I'm going towards the cabin, so we're gonna go up here. Great. Awesome. That was my action phase. Let's move on to our planning phase. Like, you can pick the phase in the app, but every time you open it, it goes back to unspecified. So it doesn't even tell me what phase I'm in. Planning phase. Tableau, please. I have 5 time to spend. That's pretty good. I would like... oh, let me get my 0 cost action cards back, too. I think you can have up to 10, so that's 6. So I have 5 time. I think I want an improvise. No, not that one. I want distraction. I like distraction. Let's get a distraction and a search, because I'm hoping to get to the cabins and then we'll be able to use that. So distraction and search, that's going to consume my 5 time. And that's it for that. So at the end of the planning phase, we reset our time back to 6. And any discarded cards can go back into the tableau. Brill. Time for the killer phase. Killer. Okay. Target victim attack. So this idiot that decided he wanted to get a closer look, guess what? You did. Bye. Bloodlust goes up by 1, which also means our horror level is increasing by 1. So I'm going to put that up to 4. All right. Hans, what you doing? So we resolve the killer action, and now we are going to draw a terror card, which is all the way over here. I don't know why they put the terror cards on the playmat, like, as far away as the killer board as possible. It says, you can't save us. No one can. All victims in your space must panic twice. I don't have any. And then the killer is going to target and kill, or target and attack. There's nobody in his space. And then he's going to target a victim and move towards the victim. So... oh no! He's going to go towards the dude that's in the exit space. You're so close to escaping, except you're not. Alright, so that's going to end that portion of the killer phase, and then we're going to enter our upkeep phase. And we're still running Death Wish on our event, because this is just like a permanent effect, unfortunately. Victim closest to the killer, move 1 space closer. So the fire pit dude or this dude, I guess we'll move this guy, why not? Great. Upkeep phase complete. Turn 3, we're going back to the action phase. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I need to, I want to do focus, but I want to walk. And then, I'll show you my cards here. I want to use focus. I can use distraction too. Let's try that. And then my search. And I have close call. I'm going to keep that out in case I need to use that. Distraction, focus, and walk. I'm going to use focus first because it has less negative effects if I fail. Alright. So, focus. Oh god. What did we do? Okay. 1 success and 1 partial success. So I can discard 2 cards to change my partial success to a success. I think I'm going to do that because I need this in my life. So I'm going to discard weak attack and short rest. We don't really need them right now. And we're going to make this double success, which means I get to decrease the horror level by 1 and increase the time by 2. So we're going to do that. So you're going down to 3 and you're going up to 8. Perf. That gets discarded. So now, do I want to keep playing distraction or do I just want to walk? I think I'll walk first. This is so hard. Yeah, let me do the walk first. I really need to get in that cabin. Shit. Well, I can move 1 space and lose 1. You lose time no matter what. So, and I don't need to move 2 spaces because I only need to go 1 to the cabin. So I'm going to let that sit. So we're going to lose 1 time, which is fine because we just gained 2 time. Location board, I'm moving into the cabins. There's also a victim in here. So now I can use distraction. And I can also search. I think I'm going to try to do both. I have extra time because I earned it in the last one. So we're going to try distraction. Game switch. All right. Ooh. So for a partial success, we get just actually pretty generous. I still reduce the horror level by 1 and increase time by 1. So I will totally take that. I don't want to discard my search card, so we're going to do that. So horror level down by 1, time up by 1. Beautiful. All right. There's no limit to how many action cards you can play, so that's just until you run out of time, basically. So I am going to search. I'm in the cabins. We're going to roll. Yeah, not surprised. I had a lot of really decent rolls there, so I'm not surprised that that one sucked. So for a failed, I can take the top item card at my space, increase the horror level by 2, lose 2 time, or just increase the horror level by 1 and lose 2 time. I'm going to take the item. I want that bow and arrow. So we're going to increase the horror level by 2. So we're back up to 4, which is where it started. So that's not like terrible. And we're losing 2 time, which again brings us pretty much back to baseline. Okay, great. So I'm keeping my focus. I forgot I had close call. I didn't use that. It's okay. We'll save it for another time. Fantastic. So bow and arrow. This is archery bow. You actually get this item if once you win a game with Lori. Sorry, that's kind of a spoiler. But we have it. Because I was able to do that once. Once and only once. So I'm going to take out these complete choking hazard little token guys. So you get 3 shots with the bow, as indicated by these little discs. And we are going to put this in Lori's hands. Now this is a 2-hand item, so I can't hold anything else while I'm holding the bow. But there it is. And I don't really know if she gets to equip that right away. Or you have to wait till the upkeep phase, but it's okay. We're not getting attacked this turn anyway. Okay, so I think that's it for my action phase. We're going to go into our planning phase, which means I get to buy shit. I have 6 time, which is really great. Give me my 0 cost action card. 6 time. Yeah. Let me get a planning and a guard. Do I have any movement? I have walk. Okay, good. I might get... I'm not very close to the killer right now, so I might take a sprint. We'll see if we can cover some ground. Now that I have the bow and arrow, I'm just going for it. Alright, planning phase is over. We're moving on to the killer phase. Hans. What's up? Alright, we resolve the killer action, which means he's going to kill this poor little victim that's in his space. Bye, dead. Bloodlust goes up by 1 again. And then we're drawing a tarot card. Tarot card says... He just keeps coming. Oh, great, brilliant. So he's going to target a victim, move, and then attack. His movement speed right now is still 1, which is okay because the victim is only 1 space away. And then he's going to attack, kills the victim. The victims always die. They only have 1 HP. I think this also means the horror level is supposed to go up by 1. That's usually always what that symbol means. So we'll increase that. I just moved it up from 4 to 5. Which is okay. I I have a question. Okay, yeah, because I'm playing on normal mode, it only goes to 1 dice if my horror level gets beyond 6. So we're still good. There's an outer ring there, and that's for the, like, extreme mode. If I were playing on extreme horror, the horror level being at 5 would bring us down to 1 die. So, I ain't doing that. But we still get our 2 dice, so that's not bad. Oh my god. So much stuff. Okay, let's... So we did that. I have not been keeping track of these fucking victims. Oh, cool. So when I kill a victim in the app, it automatically increases the bloodlust for me, so that's really helpful. Except it's not, because my bloodlust, this is saying, is supposed to be at 5. We have 4 victims that died. Well, this should really only be at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bloodlust should be at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How did I miss that? Ugh, God. Alright, well, let me recalibrate here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bloodlust is at 4. Okay, so all that really did was increase my horror level, so I put it up to 6. Again, we still have 2 dice. Next time it goes up, we need to activate the dark power. So I was not paying attention to that, apparently. Okay. So now I have to do the panic phase. There's really nobody to panic, so that's totally fine. I really wish this thing kept track of my phase automatically. Upkeep phase, I can rearrange items. I have my bow, that's fine, that's all I need. My god. Okay. Let's go. So, starting on turn 4, action phase. Lori. Alright, we've got the bow and arrow. We've got this stupid victim. The killer is, like, as far away from me as he could possibly be. I'm gonna do focus to try to get our horror level down a little bit. I should probably do planning first. And then I do want to move. Don't forget that I have close call. Walker sprint. My hopeful plan is going to be to take this victim to this exit space, save them, and then work our way over to the killer. So we're going to try planning first, I guess. 2 dice. Both partial successes. Do I have anything I can discard? Oh, I didn't return these to the tableau. I'll do that in a minute. I would like to at least have a partial success. I really don't want to discard any of these, though. Fudge. I have to. My horror level's going to go up. I have to. Alright, I guess I'll discard focus and walk. Gross. So we're adding 2 dice for the next horror roll and losing 1 time. That's horrible. I probably should have kept my focus. Oh, God. Alright, well, I have 4 dice right now. So we're going to use sprint. That's it? You guys suck. So I got 1 success. I have a partial success, but I can't do anything about it. But I do get to move up to 2 spaces, so that's pretty good. And then I'm only losing 1 time, so... Alright. And I didn't use my close call. I keep forgetting about it, but it's fine. Just making it harder for myself. So I get to move 2 spaces. So let's look at the location board. I'm taking this victim with me to the exit space. We're going to rescue this victim. And then I have to decide what I want to do with him. So my options, when you rescue a victim, you get a bonus. I can either decrease the horror level, which is probably what I'm going to do. I think that's just what I'm going to do. I need that in my life right now. Okay. That's that. I had to put this shit away. Okay, great. Those are valid. The rest of my discard piles over here. I wish, like, when you saved a victim, the bloodlust level would go down. That would be cool. But it doesn't work that way. Okay, I think that's all we're going to do right now for our action phase. Let's move on to our planning phase. I have 4 time. I get my 0 cost action cards back. Oh God, so much to keep track of. I need, let's see what I have here. I do have weak attack, so that's good. What do I want? What do I want? I mean, I'll probably take, I have 4. Let me take another. Crap. I kind of want sprint, but I also kind of want improvise. Let me get sprint. And then I'll do I only have 2. I don't really want to search. I don't think I need a guard card yet. I'll take the other close call. It's fine. All right. Planning phase is over. Killer phase. Hans. There's nobody in his space for him to attack, so we're going to draw a tarot card. Tarot card says, oh, come on. I hate this so much. Minor dark power, unholy speed. Hans moves 1 additional space, and he also gains 2 health. So we are going to plop this up here, and he gets 2 more health because why not? He only has 12. I have like 5, so it's totally fair. Okay. Great. That's pretty much it for our killer phase for right now. We're going to go into our upkeep phase. I keep forgetting about this stupid thing. Victim that's closest is going to move towards him. It's going to be this guy. There you go. Great. Next turn. Action phase. Okay, Lori. We got some shit to do here. Alright, we're going to start with focus. I have 2 dice. God damn it. Alright, I'm going to use one of my close calls just to see. I'm going to re-roll this guy. Nice. Alright, so this is focus that we're playing. I'm not going to discard. I'm going to keep my cards. So we're going to lose 1 time, lose 1 horror. I never reset my time to 6. Okay, here we go. Burp. Cool. What do we want to do next? Sprint. Shall we sprint? Let's sprint. I'm going to discard my short rest and my walk. So change one of these into a success. So we are going to move up to 2 spaces and lose 1 time. So I'm here. I'm going to where this victim is. I'll save you. Okay. Now, here's where it's going to get interesting. So the killer is one space away from me. Now with my bow and arrow, it's long range, so I can shoot 1 to 2 spaces away. So I'm going to do that. Bow and arrow. And the archery bow can't modify an action card, so if I have like an attack card, usually like if you have like a knife or something, it basically just adds damage to your normal attack. This is not the case. With this, I am going to replace my cards while I'm thinking about it. Oh, this goes here. Okay. So we're going to discard one of these. It also costs 2 time to fire an arrow. And this still only does 1 damage, which is kind of lame. So we're going to take one of these from Hans. And then I'm going to fire it again because why wouldn't I? Discard another one. I only have 2 more times, so we're out of time. Not like out, like I'm on 0. If you go past 0, your turn ends. So we're on 0, so that's fine. So we're firing it again, so Hans is going to take 1 more damage, which means we're getting rid of his minor dark power. Thank God. Alright. So that was mildly helpful. Alright, that was our action phase. I'm just checking to make sure I'm not missing anything. I think we're good. I still have 4 victims. Our bloodlust is still 4. Alright. Now we're going to go into our planning phase. I have no time, so I can't pick up any cards, but I can get my 0 cost action cards back. And this isn't a terrible hand at this point. This is what I have: focus, walk, weak attack, and 1 close call left. So leave that there. I'm going to return my discarded cards to the tableau. 0 cost. There we go. Okay. Planning phase. I don't need to do anything else. So we're going to move on to our killer phase. Now, Hans. Freaking out. Dark power's gone. So he just targets attacks. There's nobody in his space. So we're going to draw a Terror card. This killer is so weird because he doesn't move unless like the cards tell him to. Let's go see if the rumors are true. Place 2 new victims in the space where the killer started the game. Alright. So here's my victim pool. The space where the killer started was actually in the lake. So they're just going to go for a little swim. Alright, great. Next, increase the horror level. Reluctantly. And then we have to draw an event. So. New event. Clingy campers. There's no penalty for the first victim you save during the action phase. For each additional victim saved, lose 1 health. Why? Why? For the first victim you save during the action phase. For each additional victim. Oh, okay. So, like, during the action phase, you can save... You can usually take up to 2 victims with you. So I think what it means is, like... Or sometimes you can save more than 1 victim in 1 action phase, I guess. You'd have to move around a lot to do that. So if I save more than 1 victim during any action phase, I would lose 1 health for each additional victim over the first one. Weird. Okay. Cool. So that's going to be my killer phase. We're going to move on to our panic phase. Nobody died, right? Perfect. Upkeep phase. I have to move a victim closest to the killer 1 space towards it. I hate this so much. So this guy is gonna go here. Whatever, dude. Your funeral. Alright. Turn number 6, action phase. Lori. Might as well play focus, right? Wait. I did increase the horror level, right? I think I did. Okay, focus. 1 success. Oh, I forgot to reset my time. I always forget to reset my time. So I lose 1 time and lose 1 horror level. Perfect. That's totally fine. No issues. Alright, I can walk, I can weak attack, I can close call. We're still 1 space away from the killer. Technically, I can shoot him with my bow. I think I'm going to do that, just because we're here. So discard my final arrow. Lose 2 time. Bow is done, because it's empty. I'm just going to, like, put it upside down over here, discard it. And then our buddy Hans here is going to take 1 damage. Nerp. Okay, brilliant. Great, good job. So now, I feel like I need another weapon. I'm going to go back and get the axe. So I'm going to walk. Or not. Jeez. Close call. I'm going to reroll all dice for 2 time. Ooh, I don't like that, actually. I'm just going to reroll 1. Because I want to buy a search card. I mean, I can discard these. Wait, no, what am I playing right now? I'm playing walk, right? So I only have 1 card, so I can't discard. So we failed, so I have 2 options. I can either move 1 space, lose 2 time, lose a health, or just lose 2 time. I'm doing it. I don't care. Move up to 1 space, lose 2 time, lose 1 health. So moving into the utility shed, getting rid of 1 of my health. Those are discarded. I still have weak attack that I can't do anything with right now, so that was kind of dumb. Okay. I have to add 2 victims. But it's pulling them out of... Oh, okay, I see. That's weird. Planning phase, right? We're done with the action phase. Oh my god. I get my 0 cost action cards. I only have 1, so I guess we're taking close call. And then return the discarded ones. This is not going super well. Okay, planning phase. I think that's it for that. We're going to go into our killer phase. Target attack, obviously. There's a victim in his space, so that victim's going to die. Dead victim. Increase that. Increase the bloodlust, which means our dark power is getting activated. Which is this. I'm scared, you guys. Sledgehammer massacre. For every attack Hans attacks you in each... Oh, for every attack symbol, Hans attacks you and each victim in his space once. Normally he only attacks 1 person, but I guess he's just attacking everybody in his space when that happens. Okay, superb. We're gonna flip a tarot card. We're running out here. Oh god. Increase the horror level by 2, and then he's gonna attack and move twice. So here's the deal. So we're increasing the horror by 2. We're still on 2 dice. I forgot to reset my time. Now the other problem, so he's going to move twice. His movement speed right now is 2, so he gets to move up to 4 spaces. Where should he go? I think he's going to go in the lake. Like, he can target either the final girl or victims, but the rules typically say that you're supposed to target victims first. So the closest victims to him are in the lake. And if he's got 2 movement speed... No, he's got 4, because we're doubling it. He's definitely going to make it to the lake. So we're going to have him go in the lake. And then that's actually going to end his phase. But if everyone stays where they are next turn, both those mofos are getting unalived. Okay. Wow. Bloodlust is at 5. Yep. Okay, great. Upkeep phase. So I get to rearrange equipment. I don't have any equipment. Victim closest to the killer, not counting ones in his space, have to move towards him. I'm gonna move one of these guys. Okay. I think that's it. We're on turn 7, going back to my action phase. This is like taking a little longer than I thought it was going to. Lori, what are we gonna do, bro? Fuck, I don't have a search card. I want to search in the utility shed while I'm here. Let's do focus and short rest, because I did lose 1 health last time. So we're gonna do focus. We're gonna take a little break here in the utility shed while he's out there slaughtering people in the lake. Fuck you. Can use my close call. I don't need the walk right now. Okay, I'm gonna play close call and I'm gonna re-roll this one. Fuckers. I'm gonna discard my weak attack and my walk to get 1 success. So we're gonna move the horror down by 1 and lose 1 time for the cost of 4 cards. Alright, I have short rest. We're gonna use that. Hopefully it works. Eee! Woo! Alright, we got 1 success, which means I get to gain 1 health. Thank you. We're back to max, and then I lose a time, which is totally fine. I've not been doing well on time here. I also forgot, I always forget this, and the rules literally say do not forget this. You can discard cards to gain 1 time. Never do that, but it's an underutilized strat for sure. Alright, so that's my action phase. We're going to go into my planning phase. I 100% am getting a search. As we're in the cabins, I want that axe. Give me my 0 cost. I have 2 left. I could do another search. I could grab a close call. Ooh, I could also grab a sprint. Let's get a sprint. If all goes well, I'll be able to search, get the axe, maybe focus, bring down the horror level a little bit just cuz. Walker sprint. And attack. Actually, I don't have any attack cards, but we'll get there. Alright, that's my planning phase. Let's move on to the killer phase, I guess. Hans. What the fuck? Okay, so he's going to attack these 2 victims that are in the lake. Because of his dark power, he attacks everybody. So these 2 mofos are dead. So we got to increase our death count by 2. And this also means I have to increase my bloodlust level by 2, and you have to the effects have to go in like order. So moving it by 1, nothing happens. Moving it by 2, horror levels going up. So we're still in 6. So my bloodlust is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, accurate. Okay. Ooh, I didn't get Hans's attack earlier. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's actually only got 11 health. Okay. Bro. So that's the killer phase, panic phase. Nobody around to panic. Oh, I didn't draw my terror card. Shit. He wants fresh blood. Target victim, move twice, and attack. Closest victim is on the cliff. I don't have to move twice, but his movement speed, oh, it's still 2. He's very slow. Like I said, this is like a Friday the 13th, so very, like, stalkerish, just creepy, kind of hanging out. Slowly will move towards you and eventually kill you. So yeah, we're going to kill that victim. Great, love it. Bye. Which means our bloodlust goes up again. His attack power is 4. I'm gonna freaking die. Alright. Now we're going into the panic phase. Nobody to panic. So we're gonna go in our upkeep phase. Per the starting event. I feel like this starting event is like really makes it really hard because every turn a victim is moving into his space. So he's killing a victim every turn, so the bloodlust meter is just freaking skyrocketing. That makes it really, really difficult. Alright. Next turn, action phase. Lori, get your shit together, girl. Okay. We're doing focus. Ooh, and then search. I do have a search card. Okay. Focus. I forgot to reset my time. Do I want to discard anything? It'll give me more time. I think so. I'll discard my walk and my sprint to make this a double success. Okay. So I'm going to discard these over here. And we get, this goes down 1, this goes up by 2. Okay, cool. Now we're going to search. I want that axe. Fuck you, dude. I can take the top item at my space, but the horror level's going to go up too, which means we're going to lose a dice. I'm not doing it. Horror level goes up 1, we lose 2 time. I'm going to try again next turn. Oh, wait. I think... Yeah, I need to return my previously discarded cards. Alright. That sucked. Planning phase. I have 6 time though, so that's okay. I'm taking my 0 cost. I'm taking another search, because fuck you. I should probably take distraction. And then I'll take a close call. Fuck. I don't like it. Okay. Killer phase. Dun dun dun. Hans, we're killing this victim. I can't. Bloodlust goes up by 1. The horror level's going up anyway, so that was a total waste. I should have just done the search. It wouldn't have friggin' mattered. We're so fucked. Next tarot card. That girl, what's her name? She can help us place 2 new victims in the space where you started the game. Why do people keep coming here? I started over here at the tennis courts. Okay. So I gotta increase my victim pool. And then we increase the horror level by 1, which is amazing because it's so high that now when it goes up, we increase the bloodlust. Not into it. Bloodlust is maxed. We're pulling an event. Stubborn kids, 1 less victim will follow you. This is like, there's a lot of weird shit going on with victims right now. Like, I get penalized for saving more than 1, but now I can't have more than, like, if I have more than 1, only 1 will follow me. I'm not even messing with that right now. Okay. So we're gonna go to the upkeep phase. Which means the victim closest to the killer has to move 1 space closer to him. I guess it's gonna be one of these guys. I don't even really know. Okay, great. Turn 9, action phase. This is not working out very well. Alright, I need to focus. Like a lot. So let's do... I'm going to play focus and then distraction and see if we can get this horror level back down, because I'm running with 1 dice right now, which is not going to get me very far. Fuck you. He's getting close. Like walk, short rest. I'm going to discard... Not that. I'm going to discard these 2. Make 1 success for focus. So I'm losing a time, but our horror level is going down by 1, which means I gain a dice. So that's good. Now we're going to do distraction. God damn it. I'm playing close call and spending 2 time to re-roll both, because that's just not cool. Okay, slightly better. So 1 success, I gain 1 time and lose 1 horror. Okay, fine. I'm in the utility shed. I would like to search. I'm not even on my... Here we go. Oh, yes. Double success. So I lose a time, but I get to take the top 2 item cards and choose 1. So we have the axe. Obviously we want the axe, but I'll look at and see what else is under here. Lucky rabbit's foot. That's helpful too, but I want the axe. We're just gonna go ham. The one I don't choose, I can either put on the top face up or at the bottom face down. I'm gonna leave it at the top. So we're taking the axe. That's gonna go in my hands. It's a 2-handed weapon, so I can't hold anything else. Which is totally fine. It adds 2 damage to my attack. So I can't really do anything else right now. So I'm gonna end my action phase and we're gonna go to my planning phase. Holy shit. I have 3 time. I kind of want to get another search and get the Lucky Rabbit's Foot anyway. I get my 0 cost action cards back. I'm gonna take the search. And then I think I'm also gonna take the close call. Alright. During the action phase. Because that would be really helpful as well. Okay, so that's my planning phase. We're gonna reset my time back to 6. Replace these. Okay. Perf. Killer phase. Nobody for him to attack right now. We're gonna draw... Okay, there's 1 left. Terror card. He kept swinging his hammer and killing and killing. Yeah, that seems like what he's doing. He's gonna target a victim and move. His movement speed right now is 3. That's terrifying. So... I guess we'll go this way. 1, 2, 3... and then attack. There's no victim in his space, so he can't attack, but he gets to do it again. Target victim, move, attack. So we're just gonna go to the fire pit, kill this dude. So that's one more victim dead. Which means the bloodlust goes up. He recovers a health when the bloodlust goes up because it's full, and we discard the next terror card, which is our last one. I want to look at it just to see what it was. It was draw the top card of any item deck, so that would have been really helpful for me to have, but we're discarding it, which means we're out of terror cards. So we're going to move on to our upkeep phase. So we need to check to see if we're out of terror cards, which we are, which means we reveal the finale, which means I'm gonna die. So our finale says draw a second dark power card when this is revealed. Like, and play it? Can I just not do that? I don't even know where I put them, because you're supposed to put them back in the deck after you frickin' use them. Put them back in the box. I literally don't know where they are. This game is brutal. Dark power. Blood frenzy. Epic dark power. For every victim that he kills, you add an additional bloodlust. I'm just gonna put this up there because... Okay, perfect. Whatever. I'm going back to my action phase. He's so far away. Okay, I'm still in the utility shed. I'm going to search. Actually, I'm going to focus first. I always like to focus. 1 success. So we're losing a time, losing 1 horror level. Fuck off. I'm going to search. I do have a close call. Please remind me. Alright, 1 success. That's totally fine. We're losing a time. I'm taking the top item, which is the Lucky Rabbit's Foot. We love the Lucky Rabbit's Foot. That's going to go in my backpack. Okay, so that worked. So now I can walk. I still have my close call. Actually, my Lucky Rabbit's Foot, I can discard during the action phase to make a roll, and for each star I roll, I can choose one of the following. Gain 2 time, gain a health, lose a horror, or move 1 space. I think I'm going to hold on to that for now, but I do want to try walking. One success, 1 partial success. It's totally fine. We'll move 1 space and lose 1 time. Get out of the utility shed at least. Okay, so I can gain time or move a space if I use the rabbit's foot. I still kind of feel like I should just hold on to it for right now. I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so I'm going to end my action phase here. This is like taking a ridiculous amount of time. Planning phase. And I don't want to give him like more time because he's just going to fucking kill everybody. So I take my 0 cost action cards. I have 3. What do I have? I think I'm going to take... Let's take improvise. All right, killer phase. I don't think I've been doing this right, because with this activated now, he's supposed to target and move an attack, and I don't know if I did that on the last turn. But anyway, so he's gonna go over here because that's just what he's gonna do. And then we're gonna kill this victim. So we have 11 dead, which means our bloodlust goes up, which means he gains a health. But like, he can't go past his max health, right? It says he recovers a health. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, I'm not going above his max health. That's just not a thing. For every victim that he kills, he gains an additional bloodlust. I'm not going over his max health. There's like really no situations where you go over your max health, from what I can figure out from the rules. So we're not doing that. I don't need to draw a terror card or anything. During the upkeep phase, victim closest to the killer moves 1 space. So we're going to go to the upkeep phase. This guy's going to move literally into the killer's space. So whatever. I'll be happy when there's no more victims. Like, fuck you guys. Everyone's curious and wants to go look at the killer. Well, guess what? You're going to die. Turn 11. It should not take this many turns, just saying. Lori. Alright, I'm going to play Focus. I got 1 success and 1 partial success. I'm not too worried about it. Lose 1 time, lose 1 horror. Let's do improvise. I do still have a close call. Fuckers. I'm gonna... Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna get to him now anyway, so I'm gonna discard my short rest and my weak attack, because I want to use my walk. So we're going to make one of these a success. So for the next horror roll, only all 3s and 4s are successes. So I'm going to play walk. I don't know where I'm going. All 3s and 4s are successes. So that's that. So I get to move 1 space and lose 1 time. I'm going to play my close call and re-roll this dice. All 3s and 4s are successes. So we're going to make that 2. Move 2 spaces, lose 1 time. And now I'm out of cards. 2 spaces. Okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's really like equidistant, but he's so freaking far. I'm gonna go this way, I guess. I don't know. I'm like chasing the killer at this point. But after this last victim dies, then he'll start targeting me, so it's fine. Planning phase. I have 4 time. I have no cards. Will I get my 0 cost? I'm gonna take retaliate. Guess he's probably gonna attack me first, if I had to guess, based on the way things are going at this point. Alright. Killer phase. He's gonna kill this victim. That's it, there's no more victims. Bloodlust goes up, he recovers health, he's already at max, blah blah blah, whatever. Upkeep phase, there's no more victims, I don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, so turn 12, it's coming back to me. Now, shit's getting real. Okay. I guess we'll do focus, because why not? Oh, that was a waste of time. Walk. Okay, that's just gone forever. Alright, we're going to take 1 success. I get to move up to 1 space, lose 1 time. I'm going to go here. And then we're going to keep our retaliate. Fucking A. Alright. So... planning phase. I get my 0 cost action cards back. I have 3 time to spend. I'm gonna take a sprint and a close call. Killer phase. So he's gonna target me. You can go back. Oh, I forgot about my lucky rabbit's foot. Okay. He's gonna target me. He's gonna move twice. His movement speed right now is 3, so he is definitely entering my space. Hello. Oh, he's gonna kill me. Because he's gonna attack, and his attack power right now is 5, and my health is 5. But I have retaliate, so it's okay. Alright, so Hans is dealing 5 damage. I'm gonna play retaliate. I have 2 dice. Where's my box? Hoo-hoo-hoo! Double success. In your face, bro. I have the axe, which does modify cards. So with retaliate, double success. I ignore all damage from Hans's attack. I also deal 2 damage. Because of the axe, I deal 2 additional damage, so I'm dealing 4 and taking nothing. This is my moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. Suck on that. Alright. Now, there's still a killer phase. I'm looking to see if anything else is happening. There's no victims. I think we're good. Nothing's happening with Bloodlust. His health needs to go down by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we should have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, great. Super. I need to get the fuck out of his space. Killer phase. Upkeep phase. Don't really need to do anything. Turn 13, action phase. Okay, Lori, what are we gonna do? I still have weak attack, so I can attack him. And close call and focus. I'm gonna do focus first. Oh god, you guys. I still don't think I can kill him. I mean, he has 8 health. I'm doing focus. I'm gonna save this. Sprint and walk. No, I need to move. Alright, I'm gonna discard walk and short rest to make this 1 success for my focus. 1 success. I lose 1 time, bring the horror level down by 1. I don't really need to worry about the horror level, honestly, at this point. Like, nothing's gonna make it go up. So it's kind of dumb. Wait, what did I just do? Where's my weak attack? Oh, I put it down. Okay, I was like, did I just discard it? Because no. Alright, weak attack with the axe. Bastards. I'm going to play close call and re-roll my other dice. Shit! So I attack him, but I hurt myself in the process. So let me do that. I'm discarding my own health. Cute. And then he's going to take 1 damage plus 2 from the axe. So 3. So he's at 5 and I'm at 4. Alright, now I need to get the fuck out. So I'm going to use my sprint. I mean, his movement speed is freaking insane right now, so it doesn't really matter, but we're going to try. I don't really want to lose time, though. Should I just stay here? I'll stay here, and then I could spend my time on, like, Furious Strike or something. Alright. I don't want to lose the time. But I might want to grab a guard card, too. Okay, planning phase. I have 5 time. I'm going to discard this to gain an additional time. So I have 6. I want Furious Strike, but I also want Guard. I think that's what we're gonna do. And then my 0 cost. Okay. That's it for that. Killer. This could be it, you guys. Alright. Color phase. Attack. He's doing 5 damage. I'm going to use my guard card. Which means we're going to do a horror roll. I can discard walk and focus to get 1 success. What does that give us? Reduce damage by 2, so he's only going to deal 3 damage. So I have 1 health left. The app is telling me that I have Adrenaline Rush and I get 1 extra dice now, which I think is what, where am I? This means, but I always forget to do that. But I will take it. Alright. So that's that. I played my guard card. I have to return these. God. Okay. So that's the killer phase. He attacked me. I guarded. So now we're going to go... There's no panic phase because there's no victims. Upkeep phase doesn't really do anything because there's no victims. So we're going to go into turn 14 and my action phase. So we're here. We've got 3 dice. We've got 1 health left. I've got Furious Strike. I've got the axe. Ooh, I still have the rabbit's foot. Should I use the rabbit's foot? I'm going to use the rabbit's foot and see if I can regain a health. I don't really know if that's going to help me, but... Didn't help me at fucking all. It's fine. Alright, so now we're going to do Furious Strike. Which camera are we? Double success. Let's fucking go. Alright, horror level goes down, which, whatever. I'm dealing 2 damage plus 2 from the axe, so 4. So Hansi, we're losing these, so he's got 1 health now as well. This is actually... This is actually turning out kind of exciting, even though the beginning was really shitty. I don't even know what phase I'm in right now. Obviously the action phase, right? Jesus. And apparently I get an extra dice now, too. Alright, fuck. I think that was the action phase. So now we're in my planning phase. I still have 6 times somehow, which is fine. I'm gonna get Retaliate. Oh, and my 0 cost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2. I'm hoping this is gonna be it, so I'm just gonna take the 2 close calls. Fuck it. Alright, killer phase. So he's going to attack me. His attack is still 5. I'm going to use Retaliate. I still have 2 close calls in case I need them. I also have plenty of shit I can... Oh, wait. No, you know what? We're not going to do that. I take it back. I'm going to do... Oh, wait. No, it's in the killer phase. I can't do that. Okay, yes. We are using Retaliate because we're in the killer phase. But I have plenty of shit that I can discard if I need to. And I have a bunch of close calls. So for Retaliate, and I have 4 dice right now for some reason, so should be a pretty decent chance. Alright, I got 1 success and a bunch of partials, so I am going to discard a couple cards. Yeah. Let's get rid of my focuses. I'm not planning on going anywhere. Oh, these can go back. Okay. So we're getting double success on Furious, on Retaliate, which means I ignore all damage from his attack and deal 2. Technically I deal 4 because I have the axe, but it doesn't really matter because he only has 1 health. So this is Hans's final health token. So this is where we reveal whether the killer is gonna come back to life. And he does. He comes back with 2 health. Classic. So let's see what happens on the app when I kill him. Is this really the end? I won or cancel this game. But that's why isn't there an option to reveal the final health token? Whatever. I have to say, like, nothing against Van Ryder Games, but I do not like this app. And it wasn't free. So, I'm a little bit, I mean, it wasn't expensive, but not, like, this was a free app. Okay, it's kind of cool, I guess, because you can track your games, but it's just not, it's not helpful in any way, in my opinion. Okay. So I'm on my final health token. He has 2 health. That was the killer phase. Upkeep phase, I don't really need to do anything. Turn 15, my action phase. I really thought that was going to be it. Like, I can't fucking do anything because I don't have any... Oh, wait, I do. I forgot. Okay. So, I do have a lot of cards in my hand. I had them set aside, so I didn't know I had them. It's probably not really worth it to do short rest, but I'm going to anyway. Because Hans recovered a health, I'm losing a dice. So I have 3, which still isn't bad. Actually, no, wait, what the fuck? I should have 4. I might have should have had 5 before. Because I have 3 because of the horror level, and then I get an extra 1 because I have 1 health. So we're still running 4 dice. I don't know. This is just confusing. Short rest, I did get a double success, which means I gain 2 health, which is just going to help me because I'm probably going to injure myself when I attack. Okay. So, we're going to do weak attack. 4 dice. I got 2 partial successes, but I have close calls. Oh, I never reset my time. I'm going to do close call, but spend the 2 time to re-roll all dice. I mean, I have plenty of cards that I can discard as well. Alright, we got like a million successes, so that's fine. So what does that mean? We deal 1 damage, but I have the axe still, so we're really gonna deal 3. Which is great because Hans has 2 left. Final health token, so he's dead. We won. Yay. So Hans is dead. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't give myself the extra health. I have 2. I think I had too many dice because with my extra health, I should have only had 3 dice. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. Every time I play this game, like, there's something that I forget about. So I never feel like I legitimately win. Because then I'm like, oh wait, I did something wrong. But whatever. I'm taking it. I think it was fine. My last roll, I had a bunch of stuff going on. I had enough close calls and cards that I could have discarded, so I could have changed partial successes to a success anyway if I really needed to. I dealt 3 damage. He had 2 health. I'm calling it a win. That was a really hard fought game. I haven't played this in a very, very long time, so it's a lot to kind of remember. Yeah, that's Final Girl. I will probably play this again at some point, because I need to get better at it. and keep track. I think the app helped a little bit, but need to kind of get used to factoring that in because it's just another thing to keep track of, honestly. So thanks for watching. I will post this on YouTube. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you play this. Let me know if you have any tips or pointers or whatever. I do have other boxes I want to play. This is kind of like the starter box, so it's kind of like the easiest one. The other ones throw in a lot more variables and have like multiple killers and crazy shit going on. So I want to try to get really good at it before I kind of start adding in the more complicated ones. But let me know if you enjoyed this. If you want to see more playthroughs, I will continue to post them. And we will see you around. Thanks again for watching.